Greetings, greetings, greetings. Salute people. Actually, I laugh. I open up the live here, you know. I say, oh, I get the knock of this thing. Yeah, man. So this is why people just jump out and do them thing whenever them choose. Because them can. Them have that right, you know. So, we say gratitude. I must say give thanks and praise to the mystic laws of the universe and its protective functions and forces in nature that guide our thoughts and paths in all ways that are lawful, correct, and positive. Give thanks and praise. Now argue with nobody, no trace. Truly. So we say honor. 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 Yeah, man. We have some issues where we hear people talk about this vaccination and, you know, it actually affect them livelihood because the corporate construct a really demand for their employees to be mandatory vaccinated in order to continue their employment. And I said that is one form of discrimination. However, if we can find a way to construct any kind of written narrative or express your non-consent and your volition, then at least it will start some kind of correspondence between you and that corporate construct. And there's a lot of, you know, information out there on the internet there where people may be able to access, you know, the specific information what they want. But may I say it is really a concern, and you know, most people, because them unaware of alternative information, then them seem stuck where them must say, boy, them have no other choice, because one of the first thing people pay attention to is their children. You know what I mean? And all of the bills them where come with having a children and raising a family. So most people just hurry up and take the vaccination irrespective of what it is, because, you know, they must say, boy, them not see no alternative. So that is, you know, one aspect of things. However, we just out here a touch base. Only because we can. And sometimes we have to say gratitude, give thanks. But the reason with my elder, you know, because I surround myself with elders, you know, as much as I may seem to be an elder. And me I say, elder, you know, me I plan for really rearrange the name AHUUAKH Indian Nation and go back to AHUUAKH Network, even on the YouTube platform. Because sometimes I have to express myself in such a way where I don't want it reflect the nation per se. You know what I mean? So it's one of the things them when I really contemplate, because what I discover, you know, is that we have to try correct ourselves or amend ourselves, try to improve and become better. Because the aim is, you know, to be great, because that's our only option. So we always try amend. If there's some error somewhere, we don't mind I make the correction. And this is one of the things where I know me as a man step out here and I kind of, you know, say verbally abuse a lot of people. I'm totally aware of that. I'm totally aware of people being hurt. And this is why we say apology straight across the board. Not just for my public servants. Because I really tear up some of my public servants out here verbally. Yeah, but that was at that time, you know. And me already have to humble myself and apologize, because really, I don't have a problem doing that. Yeah, man. And the very same thing with my people, straight across the board. I don't have a problem apologizing. Today, I went by a couple platforms. Me as a man, me not one of them kind of trolling type of man there. When I step in a people platform, them know AHUUAKH is here. Because them I say AHUUAKH Indian nation, them now say no Mickey Mouse fake thing. So once I want to say AHUUAKH Indian nation, them know yeah, AHUUAKH there, you know. And people will express themselves, you know. Probably give me a tongue lashing, as they would say. And me acknowledge and accept it and say give thanks. And I step across a brethren named Lakona Empire. And I one of the only empire where really, the only platform where really acknowledge me and give me a ringe instantly. And I kind of appreciate that. So I say salute to Lakona Empire. I have to say salute to the American AHUUAKH platform. Yeah, man, salute Shellings, salute, bam. I have to say salute to the Darkman X platform. I don't really catch a new name for the next side of the thing. But I say salute to the Darkman X platform, salute to Soulseer, salute Darkman X. Straight across the board. We don't have no issues, no problem. On my side, I'm smooth. And when I say I truly and freely and willingly forgive all who offend, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, I mean that. So when I look upon what some man said to me or even do to me, you know what I mean? I just know I say watch out. In my head, I know I say boy, I'm good, I wipe that clean. Because some move or some work. Anything I'm for hold that and keep that personal and know say it can't affect what I go on for the public, for the people at large. Yeah, man. So I don't have a problem. I'm going to do them things. I see him like how I come and make big chat publicly. I see him where I make my apology publicly. When I go behind closed doors. And the ones them where link and reach out, them can at least attest, say, yeah. I say, see it here, this is what I deal with. This is what, you know what I mean? I weigh this, we're good. You know what I mean? We have other situations where others want certain kind of stipulation in writing, and we don't have a problem with that. We just not get around to that yet. But we know we're good. I've heard it said where, because of what me I do and I always up front speaking, them will say it's a one-man army, and we can say thank you for that compliment, gratitude. Why? Because it's all starts with a one idea, you know. And usually, just one man it take to start the revolution. It never really start with a big group of people with all different ideas that try to come together. It usually come with a one man and it just bring forth an energy. And from that energy, all different kind of things sprung. It's like when we say we are American AHUUAKH around here. And it sprung. And then me say, we know. I say we are AHUUAKH. This is our set apart society. Specific society. AHUUAKH Indian nation. When we say AHUUAKH, we only mean the Aborigines of the West Indies island, now called Jamaica. That's the Aborigines. That's what we mean when we say AHUUAKH. And when we say nation, we only mean a group of people come together to secure them own interests, basically. So that's a nation. Yeah, man. And when we say India, you know, we are the Aborigine of, you know, America, the Aborigine of the West Indies, the same West Indians. The one them where everybody else come here and see. That's basically it. Nothing made up, nothing outlandish. And when we say our own society, check again what a nation is. A nation is a selected group of people come together for their own benefit, welfare, and security. That's what it really is. So we're not nothing crazy. So when we have people say, hey, you're not a nation, you know, I beg to differ. You know what I mean? Because it's only words on paper. That's the legitimacy what most people are looking for. It has to become a corporate construct that exists in some office space somewhere where someone can look and read and say, oh yes. So we being autonomous as we are, coming together as we are by our free will choice. Because one thing we emphasize over here is free will. There is no edict. There is no cult. And we don't have nothing to sell. We don't have no kind of packages to sell. We're there within this thing long enough to kind of say a lot of the packages and who have the packages and where people that hunt for packages and all of these things. And when we make a claim and such, we are Nestorian king, it becomes problematic to all different kind of people. When we say we're free, when we say we are Indian, it's all kind of problem for everybody else. Why? I have no idea. And it interests me not really. No interest. I'm not interested for know why. Only because we're out here and do a thing. That's it. So when you look up the definition of the words and where we are used, then you know it should be expressive. It should be expressive. We have to say gratitude for the platform them out there where I share some information where can bring people in line with what them I try accomplish. We say gratitude for them kind of platform there. There's a lot of them out here now. You know what I mean? And we're not there for bring divide. Period. I'm not there for bring no kind of divide. In other words, if you guys remember correctly, I was one of the first man I say unity. We have to unify ourselves. I was one of the first man I said that. Yeah, man. So we're not going to ever try bring divide. And there's no problem with people choosing to be by themselves, be separate and distinct. There's no problem with people that choose not to engage or even conversate with whatever specific group where them choose to not engage with. Them think they are free will choice. They are exercise your duty, your free will, that's fine. So we are not here for, you know, interrupt nobody's business either. Whatever business people choose to conduct, that's theirs, not mine. Yeah, man. We just know that there's an elephant in the house called commerce. And we have to just learn how to address it. And my approach is this way specifically only because the common folk that's here on my island here will have a first son at least. Them can say, boy, I'm see him do this, I'm see him do that, I'm see him do these things. We don't have that around here. So when me approach it this way, like a student, like one of those layman, totally unlearned, then my people are going to naturally say, boy, then if him can do all of them things, then I can do it too. You don't take nothing special. You just want to know so you have that ancestral spirit. So irrespective of what is being said or what is being assumed, presumed, or construed, we always state so we come with clean hands. We always state that this is what we are dealing with and this is what we are doing, and people find interest. Listen, when I look out there and I see people that bring them information and the private, them have to put in work for other people, create documents, rearrange words and do all kind of things. I commend these people who do these things. Especially the people that are really I do it on a level where them attain permanent success, not just this band-aid type of success. We always commend those kind of effort because in them kind of department that we can learn. Yeah man, and we are only here to learn. We not come here and say we are anything. If you want to say I am this or that, that's fine. We can't get in your head. But we always say what? We are the student here. When we say Nestorian king, it means we are the servant to our people. That's how basic it is. Nothing to do with ego. I remember I'm the same feisty one, we come and say, oh, we have a handout, I beg, nothing. It just disappoints a lot of you guys when you run in and think you can misuse us. Like how you do everybody else. You don't really get that. When you come and get so much love and say, here is gift, here is gift, here is gift. All you can do is either choose or, refuse. So, when I have nothing to try prove to say, hey, we're better, or hey, we are doing, watch me now. We are doing our thing. And our thing is just that, our thing. Not necessarily your thing. And this is why, as much as I know that this is who we are and things, I have to kind of create a separation so I can get a chance to express myself without the repercussion to the nation itself. Because really, we have people where I always have to be mindful of, and this is one of the good things. You know what I mean? Because when I can just know, say, boy, I can say, call some name and address certain speech where I make out there and thing and really lit up the place, because you know we don't have no problem I do that. Because my responsibility to these other people, I have to know, say, boy, check yourself, You have to conduct yourself accordingly, govern yourself accordingly. So these are the disciplines I choose for exercise. And I say, boy, it's love straight across the board. It's honor straight across the board. Now argue with nobody. No traits. Yeah, man. Because we know our place. Yeah, man, our place. Now we know a guy now can just remove her from a place with pen and paper. You know what I mean? Why? Because we can also use the same pen and paper. It's as simple as that. So we are not here to prove this or that. We just there and say, this is a voice. This is our voice. I have some brethren I just love here when I jump out here and chop it up for even a few. Yeah, man. So I say salute to the people in the place named Nantucket. To the people in the place called Boston, Massachusetts. Yeah, man. Salute. Yeah, man. People in the British side are same way. People on the mainland are same way. AHUUAKH Chief Dominion, what them are called Caribbean, it's same way. Whether Latin or non-Latin. Yeah, man. I'm kind of excited today because me is a man of a style and a way about me nowadays where I just rise and according to the ancestral spirit, I just step out there. Take care of some things and just step forward like I never ever left. And I like that energy there. Yeah, man, may I give them some New York style people. Where you nobody move with your vehicle or move with a familiar vehicle, you just call the car service. Yeah, man, and some unknown vehicle just come move you around, you know. And if you want to be known, you know, you just carry your phone with you and, you know, or you can leave your phone and that is it. But true, me know, them always find interest in my location. So, me not have a problem, you know. Me used to remember when me used to then at some location where people would have said them location is questionable, you know. But true, me I say, boy, the people them when me I look on them location, yeah, them not have life like me, man. So I know nothing if, you know, we get a chance to chop it up for a few and at least inspire some ones to can say, I'm going to get a computer and try find where the money I talk about. Opposed to a man like me in some community and I try dealing in armaments and these things. Where most other top people, that's what them do. We have to give thanks for the free will, the free dominion, and at least this access. It's not free because them kind of have people pay. But as people go along, them will come free and say, don't be afraid of any kind of presentment for payment with those things going forward. But I really come out here for say give thanks. You know, we're not argue with nobody, we're not trace, we're not, you know, we're not indifferent, especially with my Aboriginal community. One thing we all are around here, we are say this is who we are, we have always been here. You know what I mean? And when we say we're Aboriginal community, we are talking about all of these so-called Caribbean islands. We are talking about the mainland. We even talk about places up in Canada and places on so-called Mexican border. Because we have people like I in them location there. People them just not get highlighted. Yeah man, we do man. So it's neither here nor there. You know, we just know say boy, the elephant is that big old commerce. It's a huge elephant in our house. So we have to learn how to deal with this elephant. And that we are talking about. Whatever group, whatever society, whatever, you know, organization, listen. Over here, we don't have no issue. Why? Because we have our own. This is why we don't have no issue. We don't have to look at our neighbors for nothing at all. Or I say, boy, what them have or we not have. We don't have to do none of that. You know what I mean? We just know say the very same access what we have, them have to. Sometimes the difference is only the knowledge barrier, you know. Some people have some more knowledge opposed to others. That's the only difference. But as people go along and share information, then we get a level playing field where people can choose to start share on this level, teach on this level, help and aid on this level. Yeah, man. So we say gratitude. Yeah, man. We not fuss, we not fight, we not argue, and we not trace. We are say gratitude. Because when we look out, the people are the work in all various forms, and we say, you mean? Everybody a do a thing, everybody a do them thing. So we not throw no kind of stone. You understand? One thing we say is this: truth supreme. So we don't mind to talk truth and stand firm in a truth. And that's our thing there. A man like me where keep my things so open and public. Listen, we don't need to talk around the bush or talk outside our neck. You see, anybody who can present any information and tell me about my criminal past and how much criminal conviction me have, yeah, I want to just present them things in the public so me can learn some of these things. You guys can be one of my mirrors where me can look at whatever faults I have and make the corrections. This is why I say gratitude and give thanks. But I'm quite sure if I was any kind of evil man, wanted man, criminal minded man, then me never come out in the public. Would I stay behind the scene like enough people hiding. Not I am he. Yeah, man. And when I talk this way, I get offended. And I say I'm arrogant. Why is that? You get me? And I'm not the one who provide your meal. I'm not the one who make your bed warm. You get me? I'm not the role model where your children have to look up to. I have my own. And my own, I tell them I'm proud of them from that before them come out at teenage stage. Yeah, man. And because I'm cognizant that most of the people, them, man and woman out here, them have people who love them, cherish them, rate them, respect them. This is why me have to check before me even try be rude or disrespectful. Totally cognizant. So that's why we try, amend ourselves and amend our ways. But that no means we are sissy. It doesn't mean you have carte blanche to just speak anything where you feel like you can speak about me. It don't mean that. You understand? It means we have an opportunity where we can rise above what was and now become. You know what I mean? So much more. This is the opportunity. Yeah, man, we're not coming here with no hands out like we have said go ahead. No, man, we say watch your piece straight across the board. You get me? Same like how me now provide your food, you can't provide my food or my meal. You can't do it. And YouTube, me not allow YouTube to do it neither. By the sweat of man and man brow they shall earn their bread. And every workman is worthy of his hire. Every and any workman from a one that put in work for you and worthy of getting paid. It not necessarily have to mean the Federal Reserve money where you talk about. There's so much other commodities. You know what I mean? So we not get carried away. We know the good what we do, and we know the volition what we entertain. We know our intent. We have some people out there that will come amongst you or come around you and ask for all kind of aid and ask some, and then whatever it is, them disappear. Listen, I'm one of those man here in the public. So anytime when I'm ready to speak, watch out. Address I, man. This is I, man. I am he. AHUUAKH. That's the AHUUAKH. It's a Linton hyphen. That's a Linton O'Neill. Watch me. It's a Dallas. Me have my own the name that I have. Me have copyright claim on the name. So any which way. If you just want to say LD, that's fine too. But be specific so I can address you guys specifically. We don't have them kind of issues there. Surely. And when we can get to chop it up, we can find some kind of resolve, or we can just find some way to settle and we just build and move forward powerful. And them things they are free will choice. Outside of that, we good where we at, man, and we are doing our own thing, man, and we don't have no issue. Remember, we not call out to no one and say we need anything, Remember, we not call out and I say, boy, we are look this or that, We just say peace. You get me? And especially for our people as Aborigines, we are some man, straight across the board. This is why I say me apologize to my people. Because me no want to be the one who put a rip where when we could have unite different tribes, different nations, different groups, different organization. I wouldn't want to be the one who put a rift in between that, man. Before that, would I rather do my own thing one away. Where they are them, I just look on they are them unify and know say, oh you mean? So them I do it there. So it's not about me. I'm not depend on ego trip. I don't have no ego problem. You know what I mean? I don't have them problem there. Right now, I just chop it up through my can. That's why I have to go structure a thing where me figure it out still. You know what I mean? Yeah, when I know say boy, alright. This is how I just chop it up. Philosophical reasoning. You know what I mean? But I love the fact when I have to stay in line, you know? I have to just know say boy, maintain a certain decorum, certain discipline. Because, you know, you represent something much more greater than yourself. So I have to always keep that in mind. I'm a light that side of me there. So when I have to prove this or that, whether they are true, we love to hear we self-chat. We just know, say, oh, you mean? Then if my brethren them can't know, say, boy, them they all up north in a cold there anywhere at all and can say, yeah, you're the king, yeah, with all the energy. Then here I am. I am he. What's your problem? There is none. Yeah, man. It's a step-by-step process, you know. So that I make some steps where I kind of like them kind of steps that I make. And next week sometime I'll probably present some things and show some people say, this I do, you know. Because that's what I'm about. I just show some things what I do. And share some things what I learn. Yeah, man. So I don't have to forgive my man. And that by choice. But nobody thinks, boy, you know, I go here and you know, I behave inappropriately. I'm not just, you know, I actually have to say, boy, are you talking to me? Are you talking about me? And let's discuss it. Let's settle it. And let's build from there. And them energy them I want to push. I don't want to back and forth. You can't argue with them. That's what you say, man. Now another time for argue and you know what the time for action. You have to show people say this you do and this you do and this you do. And this work and this work and this no work and this them stand still one. And this is the time for it. Now another time for you tell people some whole heap of yap and you know do nothing at all. So I salute the truth seekers, all of y'all. I salute the free thinkers, all of y'all. I'm going to give thanks where I am at a point where I say, boy, I don't have no beef now, no issue, no problem. I don't even worry about the people, contents what them I bring. Because I've learned, say, boy, watch out. According to people level, you know, this is how them build. And I am not immune. You know what I mean? So here we are at build. I remember, you know, for me by myself, a whole different thing. It's a whole different thing. We have a beautiful showdown on the internet verbally, and we discuss religion, and we can discuss the history, and we can discuss ancestry, and we can go down in it. But we should be able to rise above that level and know, say, boy, for the collective good of most of the people that want to know the information or we know, make it go easy and make it provide a platform. Like I personally, I share all of the people and platform in my group chat. So all of my little common people and we never hear about Uno before, now them have access to Uno. And I'm quite sure some of them, once them find it interesting, them are going to subscribe to all of y'all platform. I'm not there if I say don't go there. No man, me I say watch out. Everybody I bring something unique. Only true me know say one set of information out there. Everybody just have different style, but the same laws them have to go use. The same constitutions them have to go use. The same rules, codes and regulations them have to go use. The same Bible them have to go use. Them have to chant the same God. irrespective of the form or the name, it is one absolute power. Everything else is lesser. So we're not there fair, say boy, it's a pissing contest, and we're not, I man personally is not there. I'm way past there. We don't have time for that. Right now, we just have to say give thanks, because we have make some baby steps, and make can show people, say, so this is what we do. Yeah, man. That's it. So when people say we are not this and we are not that and we are not all of these things, always I tell you what we are not. Then you hear me say now. Gratitude. Gratitude. So whatever we are not, you are all of that. And we say gratitude. We don't have no issue. Is there any issue? No, man. We acknowledge and we accept. And we say gratitude. So there is no issue. There is no conflict. There is no controversy. So make we move forward and build. Yeah, man. Lacona Empire. Boy, me I tell you. Salute. Yeah, man. Kappa at step on them warrior there. The whole team. And I remember some of the ones them. So when I call some names, just know, say boy, one order, man. And it's an ancestral order, man. One order. It is ancestral, So we say salute, man. Kappa at step on Lacona and the Empress them where they on the thing. All of the ones them. Yeah, man. All of these platforms. All of these Aborigine platforms. Salute. All of them. The Dane Callaway, the Carmere, the Autochthonous, all of them. Naaw. Long time when I say all them on the information. Me I forgot go into the YouTube and look it up. But we say salute. Me not one of them man the way I say boy me I will grudge it. Watch me. Have a group chat with all kind of people in it. I'm going to share the information when I say necessary freely. I'm not bother with the back and forth and nothing. Man, we're not, in other words, man, we say them are Moors and practicing Moors. Them contact me privately and we chop it up same way. And these guys are Moors. They have Israelite, we are the same type of thing. And we not have to talk about the regular Christian and all of these things. So what I try to say is this. Get to know a man. Now make some people on the outside that talk things about them. When you get to know a man, then you can say, watch out. This is what I don't like about him. This is why I can't deal with him. But you not take side because of other people. You have some people who know say, boy, the well is right there underwater, they're sweet, But through them no want you get it because them not have access, them make sure tell you all kind of things, say, well, poison. The water not good. Watch you now. Go experience it for yourself. That's it. Everybody have their own separate and distinct experience. It's like I remember all the ones where say, yo, me I send a strength to the office and thing. Want me write a little one letter or some little thing for me and thing. And when I shot it out there and thing, them shot back at $83 through the Western Union to me. And when them shot the $83 Western Union to me, me being me, I just show it to some other people. Because some is there. You get me? And say gratitude. But then the people them getting a problem, and when them getting a problem, long story short, them appear an attorney $3,000. Remember them said $83 to me, And then them want me do all kind of things where the attorney, where them pay $3,000 cannot do. So me have to say now, then our people stay so. And if our people are going to treat we like this, then what sense you even try to go anywhere with these kind of people? Remember, the information you want where you're sharing, and you say, hey, stop doing what you're doing, write something, go create something, go research something, go find something, and just give to me what me can give to these people. when I contemplate it and look at it, I say, boy, I remember back in the days when I know people get in trouble and, either go with them to the attorney or you go see an attorney on their behalf. You know what I mean? Now you have to take out all of 15,000 cash and the attorney would ask, say, boy, watch out. I got to say a 9,000, Because him no want a problem with the tax man, but he want all of that cash up front. If it's a regular little case, you have to go make sure you carry a little $5,000 to the attorney or you understand? So when people go to other people and tell people so them to do this and do that, and I say, boy, it's like them you're obligated to do it. People are no wrong, man. That's why when I say other people, I say, yo, you have to go pay me this and pay me that. I say, listen, you see, if you can learn and you have to go pay for your lesson, what do you mean? It makes sense. Then one to the man where I teach you. You understand? All when him now have no kind of bills and whether it only makes sense to say, watch, I see some watermelon here. It's like when me I check all my JP. Me have to make sure me have what I'm saying like pineapple. Me have to stop at the little man on the corner there so I sell them fruits and things. And carrying some pineapple and thing to my JP, make sure I say, boy, I'm good. Because if a JP do work for you, you not pay them. A free thing, but more time you have so much work I do it don't make sense. You say, watch, I see a strength here. I may have some JP when I accept nothing. Man, they say, watch out, let's bring some fruit, man. You know what I mean? When me have JP, when I don't know and I deal with them, I have to make sure I have all my Bible and I not sign nothing in until I'm there in front of them. And keep my thing official as some of them my thing. Whole heap of things where I explore. Because on we can do that. We are not the kind where I conform to what was there and I say we are looking at this and all. No man, we are the explorer. Where we rearrange and change the thing them positively. Amend the thing them, positively. Not bring up divide and talk about you are from. If you are African, I could care less. You say them thing there all the while. You think me care about who wants to say them are African. When me I tell you, say you don't tell me I am African when my document show me that. That's all it is. Don't put me in one of them kind of class there, them classification there. Don't brand me. I can't label myself. Me a Nestorian king. Oh, you have a problem with that label. But you have a problem I call me colored. You understand? African American, Jamaican African, African Jamaican, Afro-Caribbean. You don't have a problem calling me those labels. But when we say we are Nestorian king, whoops, we can't afford that. Silly. We not allow no one outside of ourselves to define the words that we use. So when people speak, we listen and we just say gratitude. What we want to do is see success for all of the platforms that we're out there do them things. All of them are monetized is there because they want to earn a living. Some would have loved to see the success of these people where the business there. I'm not there for knock a man business, man. What me say is watch you, I could share some truth and bring some truth and just that truth. Where you say you do? Alright, truth. Where you say you do? Okay, truth. You have a next kind of concept where people are say, boy, family and family. Hey, I not have to prove the facts that me a family man and I love the family structure and them things. I not have to try prove say I love woman by I engage and I keep several women. I not have to prove them things. What me know is this. Under no circumstance, me know say me a man and me I go have my woman and my woman I go tell me say me if you put on the dress and become the woman inside the house and she will put on my pants and become the man. And when a knocking is at the door, me go in at the closet in her dress and she in my pants go at the door and open it. Under no circumstance that is going to happen where I'm concerned. Nah, I now play that kind of role there. You understand? So when me have my woman with me, she's always side of me. And the respect is more so. You know what I mean? But under no circumstance, my woman and me I give her so much respect, and as powerful and strong and bad as she is, you gotta put on fair dress and she put on my pants. That now go on. We have to know our role and we have to know our place as man. This is all me I say. You get me? And me as a man did that in a mainland. I'm always there home and take care of my children. And me I carry them go them private school because them time that we full of ourselves. You get me? We are carry them go them like a basic school, and you know what I mean? And we are there at the PTA meeting and we are the homework. Yeah. And even when I come on the island, the same style with my little daughter here. See her there, 10 now, big girl. So I have to prove to strangers how much of a family man is. I have to prove them thing there. We live them thing there. When a guy or a one see my image, when a man look at me, he must see my life on me. When you see me, you see my life on me. You know, see all kind of craziness. Probably that disappoint a lot of people. When I do a lot of research and I dig, want to find, disappoint you know. You know what I mean? It disappoint you know. Because here I am and here's my platform. You understand? Yeah, man. We have to find a way for unite, and obviously we shall. And that is a command. Yeah, man, we shall unite. Yeah, man, we not have to be bosom body. Yeah, man, we not have to be in a bed together. But we can unite on a common ground, knowing say, boy, we are the Aborigines. You know, whichever form it is. We are also indigenous. Because it derived from us. So there is nothing to prove, people. Yeah, man. Absolutely nothing to prove, man. Let's build. Let's build. The brave may fall, but never yield. AHUUAKH, we is a bold and brave, firm and strong. Yeah, man. Now argue with nobody, no trace. Now we see why them are shoot up the live as a queen, them go live. The beauty about us, we are not monetized. So this is just we are, you know, philosophical reasoning. Chop it up so we make some things clear so we can build and move forward. Yeah, man. Salute. Salute. Salute.